Hello and welcome to Bread of Life, a daily devotional program which each week features a different area pastor. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Oral Blackstock of Hartford.
A wonderful day to you and yours. Oral Blackstock of First Church of God, Hartford, here with you. My grandmother did not own a car. She never rode a bicycle. And for all that matters, she never entered an aircraft. One experience that my grandmother treasured and enjoyed was riding her donkey. She was often seen heading to the farm, sitting between the two hampers, ready to be filled up with produce. She enjoyed the fresh air, loved to greet the people in her community, and occasionally engage her donkey in a mild trot. But there was another side to this donkey which sometimes brought great embarrassment and frustrations to my grandmother. Black and Tack, as the donkey was known, was sometimes visited by what we thought was a spirit of rebellion. He sometimes would just stop anywhere he chooses, gently kneel, and then just lay on his tummy with the hampers serving as stabilizers. Grandma would use every known tool in the book, including a few slaps to the rear, which sometimes work. She would have to dismount, get the help of passers-by to pull or push the animal back onto its feet. Of course, as kids, we had a good laugh, seeing our grandmother sitting on top of a sitting donkey. This eventually resulted in our own scolding by Grandma, as well as from our parents. Webster defines rebellion as an instance of such defiance or resistance. The International Standard Bible Encyclopedia states that the word is used chiefly in the New Testament, has the general meaning of a lack of regard for authority or rulership. The stronger meaning of actual stubbornness or violence is perhaps conveyed in the Old Testament. Up to the time of her passing, my grandmother did not reveal a possible cause for the rebellious behavior in her beloved donkey. Today, this practice continues in our world. We see it on our highways, experience it in homes, schools, workplaces, and even our places of worship. The weight that we need to lay aside or remove from our knapsack today is rebellion. In Hebrews 12 verse 1, Paul encourages us to lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily beset us and run with patience the race set before us. Jonah rebelled against doing what God asked him to do by refusing to go to Nineveh. Instead, he boarded a ship and headed to Tarshish in blatant rebellion against God's command, Jonah chapter 13. His rebellion affected the entire ship in which he was traveling. The sailors lost much of their cargoes because of his rebellion. Our rebellion does not just affect our personal lives, but even the lives of those around us. Saul rebelled against God by saving better parts of the spoil, as well as Agag the king of Amalek, 1 Samuel 15, 12-21. Samuel sternly rebuked him, and today we have the statements, rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. 1 Samuel 15:23. As we look into our backpacks today, is there any evidence of rebellion? I have heard some people justify their rebelliousness by stating, this is who I am. I just don't accept anything from anyone. Common among some Jamaicans is the term assumitan. Sometimes we even use the word strong-willed. Why are you rebelling? Against whom are you rebelling? Is this rebellion against God? In Hebrews 12 verse 1, it states, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily beset us, and run with patience the race set before us. Let us lighten our backpacks by removing the things which are weighing us down so that we can be more effective in representing Him. Until tomorrow at the same time, God's willing, Oral Blackstock saying, lighten your knapsack of rebellion, because it is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
You've been listening to Pastor Oral Blackstock of Hartford, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.